Hi, my name's Belle and I wanted to do a little video about Covid-19 and the effects it might have if you have or had an eating disorder. In this uncertain time, I think it's affected everyone. But if you've had a mental illness, or if you have a mental illness or eating disorder, and you might find these times particularly challenging. I know that when we went into lockdown, I felt my anxiety rising quite quickly. Obviously, it was uncertain times. A lot changed in the space of the day. For example, kids coming off school, my work stopping, and I really didn't know how I was going to cope. I felt really anxious. With social media as well, a lot of Instagram turned to, every time you went on Instagram, it seemed like someone was exercising or giving you tips about cooking, and on the media as well. There was a lot about panic buying, and I started to feel really anxious because I don't like going to do the shopping anyway at the best of times, but I was worried about if the foods I usually eat, would they be there. And I felt that voices that I hadn't had in my head for a long time seemed to come back. I have been in recovery from my eating disorder for over 3 years now, and I had bulimia and binge eating disorder for over 17 years, and I feel I am fully recovered. But even though I am fully recovered, I felt that my eating disorder voices came back a little bit, and I started to really worry about how I was going to cope. I felt like I was surrounded by my worst fears, really. I don't like being around food all the time, and also I was worried about the lack of exercise for my mind and health, how that was going to affect me. For a few days I did start to have a few minor wobbles. I didn't eat breakfast, and I felt quite down and depressed about things. And I knew that if I didn't get on top of things, that it might be a problem for me. I realised that my weight stigma was calling me, and also my eating disorder was again begging me to come back. So I decided that I needed to be really strong. So these are the things I did to help me. First of all, I was sticking to a routine. I think this is really important, especially at this time that our routine does go out of sync. And I think to try to get into an eating routine or a health routine as much as you can will really help you. Also planning ahead. Obviously with the shortages in the shops, it's not going to be always easy to get your foods that you usually have. So I found that planning ahead and me thinking of maybe different foods I would need to try, maybe tinned foods and foods that I felt comfortable with. So I wrote things down, and also I think it's important that if you don't feel that you can go shopping, to try and get someone that can go for you. Also, I found that writing things down, writing your routine down helped, and popping in my snacks, and also time allocated for free time, and also time allocated for health and exercise. And again, try not to get too obsessed with exercise. And also things went through my brain was, oh, I'm not going to be exercising much, so I'm not going to eat as much. So obviously again I needed to get on top of that and think of the tools that I've learned in the past to try not to think that way. Also taking time out was really important for me. Being around food 24/7 I found really challenging. I had to be in the kitchen a lot more, cooking a lot more meals. So again, taking time out when I found things were hard. I wrote a few things down that I enjoyed doing, and when things got on top of me, to try and do those things, and also to think about how I would feel that if I did start binging, you know, how would that make me feel? Would it make me feel better? No, it definitely wouldn't. I think having support is really important as well. I think a lot of us feel guilty for feeling down or for having problems, but more than ever we really need to look after ourselves. So I think it's important, if you're having counselling or if you're on medication, to keep doing that. Obviously you might have to do it in different ways, by Skyping or Zooming, but I think it's important, even if you just get in touch with a friend or someone that you feel safe talking to, and also thinking about others, that there might be other people on by themselves, and could we get in contact with them. I try to practice gratitude every day. I wrote 3 things down that I felt really grateful for, and I found that this really helped me to put everything into perspective of how I was feeling. Try to do something for myself as well. Watching the news all the time, I found wasn't helping me. So I tried to switch off from that, and Instagram things as well, and try to just focus on doing things for myself that were positive. And it's okay not to feel okay as well. You know, this time will pass. It's such an uncertain time. But what we can't do is look too much into the future or go back into the past. We need to just focus on the here and now. And I found a good way was to think of what I could control. I could control being healthy. I could control washing my hands and looking after myself. But there's so much I couldn't control, and try not to focus on those negative things. Just try and be positive. Most of all, if you do have a wobble, like I had a few wobbles, obviously I didn't do bulimia or anything like that, but I had a few wobbles if I didn't want to eat some days, or I just wasn't being as kind to myself as I usually do. That's okay. It's okay to feel like that. The most important thing is afterwards to try to go back to your routine as much as you can. And these are very uncertain times, so we might, want to comfort eat a little bit more and everything. But the most important thing is to be kind to yourself, to others, and to your mind and body. I hope you found this helpful. If you've got any questions or anything, please let me know, and yeah, take care and be safe.